And we're live.
We're live. Hi, I'm Sapphy.
And I'm Mystic.
And then as soon as Mystic said we were live, it's like the stream's current bit rate. I'm like, yeah, the screen is still. We had it on our freezing thing. Oh my gosh.
So I have continually I've changed it to YouTube settings, and they continue to yell that I'm below their settings. So either I'm doing something wrong or YouTube is wrong.
I think YouTube is wrong. Also, hey, Arcane. Good evening, Scott.
Or
also, isn't it nice that we're playing the game that we were that we were advertising?
And I didn't do anything.
You didn't do any. So it must have been like a back end, like
It must have been
software
like a back end
conflict.
EA launcher thing. Must have changed.
Yeah, that's what I would assume. As much as I am not trained with codes and stuff, sometimes the logic of them or the illogic of them is whatever. So we were gonna do one look, I think, at another dossier.
Yep. We were starting from the bottom.
Yeah, started from the bottom. Now we're here.
I think we did. I don't think we did Aria. I know we did Shadow Broker and Stephen Hackett. I don't know if we did Anderson. It's been a while.
Oh, Scott goes, guess who got the? I'm trying to wait. Who got the LE on Steam for 90% off? Thanks to watching these, and glad they actually launch and run on my laptop. So hat tip to you two. How did I forget what LE?
Limited.
The limited edition.
Legendary
Yes.
edition or whatever.
Yes,
yeah.
Scott. Legendary edition. Excuse me. Yes. Oh, hello, Sid. Hello there. Yeah, Legendary Edition's amazing.
So
So
did we do?
thanks.
I can't remember. So we're just gonna let's see.
What are we doing?
Oh no, I remember this because he was like, yeah, he was checking out all the fact that everyone was bad mouthing
Yes.
Shepherd and the Collectors and drinking about it.
Yes,
yeah.
he was.
Okay.
We did Anderson. You're right, Scott. We just figured that out.
Did we do Aria? No.
No, we did not. Here. I gotta... The screen's not right where I am. Excuse the shuffling. This will be...
How's that better?
He said, it's been a minute. Yeah, it's been way too long since we did this. Yes. So, recording taken at Omega Afterlife Nightclub. Private room. 4:14 a.m. Door open. Should I do the sound effect like I'm that guy from Police Academy?
Because you're not the guy.
No, I'm not the guy from
that
Police
is
Academy.
So not what the doors sound like. In this game.
Yeah. What the? Kalis Enrix? Who the hell are... Hey! Don't bother. Those shackles don't have a release catch. You mistake me for one of your clients or something, lady? Let me out. This was very good. The Turian's been in Afterlife for a week. Usually I spot them earlier. Spot what? I know you're listening through that speaker hidden in Enric's collar. I bet Enrix doesn't even know who he really spying for, does he, Shadow Broker? Shadow what? I don't know any... Wait! What are you doing? You don't play favorites, Broker. I admire that. But what I don't like is how you think anything twitches a muscle on Omega without my knowing it. Ah, damn it, my face! Feel free to waste as many lives as you want sending your agents down to my world. Okay, listen, I'm working for a guy, but it's not what you think. It's not... Ugh! Door opens and closes. Recording ends. Note, Kalis Enrix's death has not yet compromised our agent place in the Afterlife nightclub. Hey, TB7. Looks like Mass Effect wants to play nice this evening. It does.
EA launcher wants to play nice.
Yes, that's really what it is. It's the EA launcher.
That's our guess.
Mm-hmm. So, from Arya Talok to Chukras Flynn, events coordinator. Topic: Afterlife Entertainment. Flynn, here's what I want set up for next month. 1. Sunya Sisters. They're good, but I don't want them performing so close to the Beck Burlesque Act when it comes back from the mining colonies. String out the flesh shows. 2. Fight Pit. Too many Vorcha. No one's going to pay to see those little goblins eat each other when they do it on the street for free. Give me some Krogans and enough humans to keep them busy for an hour. 3. That singer in tomorrow's band is from Eclipse. I'm surprised you didn't spot it. Bring him to me after last call. 4. Hanner Jugglers. Before you send me the vid, I thought you were joking. Book them. I could use a laugh. 5. We should consider making the casino ship a VIP-only event. hand out passes to people who need killing, and let them do it for me. There was more blood than credits on the table after the shootout for the last week's jackpot.
I want to see Hanar Jugglers.
I also want to see Hanar Jugglers. Oh my gosh, that would be so amazing. I'm here for it. Oh my gosh. Hanar, amazing. All right. Do we want to do Captain Bailey and then we can figure out what our next mission is?
We still have more of that driving around.
Hammerhead. Yes, we have more of Hammerhead. We do. Do you want to read Captain? I can read Captain Bailey, or do you want to do? There you go.
I'm not going to do Michael Hogan. I can't do Michael Hogan.
No, don't. No, no. We are not. Look, we are not trying as hard as we did for Skies of Arcadia. Okay, there is actual voice acting in this game. We do not need to try so hard. I am not gonna be. What's her name? Who's Arya Tolok? I cannot be her.
Carrie-Anne Moss.
I cannot be Carrie-Anne Moss. She's too good.
From Captain Bailey to Zakira Ward Officer Mailing List. Subject, New Recruit Basics. Listen up. I'm setting this up because too many of our new recruits don't get that being part of CSEC on the Citadel isn't like security on a garden planet. I want you to drill the following into their heads until they're sick of your voice. 1. Learn your district. Contacts don't make themselves. There's a mandatory minimum of 20 hours on foot patrol during your work week. No exceptions. 2. Update your translators. The Citadel gets more than 9 million tourists a week. You need to understand whether that drunk from Omega is enjoying the nightlife or telling his buddies to flank you. 3. Eyes are on us. Everyone from the council to your bus driver is watching the new CSEC. Yak all you want in the locker room, but remember a mistake in uniform can get plastered all over the whole damn galaxy's news network. That's it for now. Come to me with any problem cases you think we need to lean. Sorry. Come to me with any problem cases you think we need to lean on or boot out. Bailey. Was doing so well until the last line.
Hey,
Every
it
time.
happens. It happens to even to the professionals. They all have their bloopers.
Incoming correspondence list. This will be fun. List of materials read by CSEC Officer Captain Bailey, Zakira Ward Citadel on 5/23/2184. Summary of the previous day's council meeting. Citadel Newsnet, front page stories, sports, arts, and entertainment. Email from his ex-wife regarding canceled visit to the Citadel. VIP Looters, Dark Side of the Colonies, a Citadel Newsnet article of the day by Erlen Golta. Report from Detective Nepatu Kasha on the murder suspect Rose Jones. Note, Jones is innocent. See footage from camera 41-F5JA-YF. Department of Citadel Rapid Transport Emergency News Bulletin regarding cancellation of services from Zakira Ward to Tesseri Ward. Request for backup from Captain Keitham of Tesseri Ward. A note from Tesseri Ward. A note from Tesseri Ward Intendant Sonal Baresh expressing sorrow regarding the loss of officers Lambert Yugina and Brentis Solmalda to gunmen on Tesseri Ward. Of course, I get like a ton of names.
Yes.
A request from Captain Keitham to temporarily transfer 2 CSEC officers from the Citadel Zakira Ward to Tesseri Ward. Invitation from Captain Keitham to meet at the usual place. O'Hara's Bar and Grill, level 16, Zakira Ward, northwest corner booth. Email from ex-wife regarding gang member shootout, Bailey's health.
Married to the job.
Well, I'm thinking Captain Keitham is hangs out with Captain Bailey.
Oh, I don't remember who Captain Keitham is. Did we meet?
No.
Okay.
All right, one more or go drive.
Let's go drive. We're here to play Mass Effect, not to read books, but we do want to at least read every once in a while.
And how do I leave this place?
All right, everybody. Also, if there's any missions we haven't done yet that you would like to suggest while we finish up Hammerhead, feel free. I think we still have to do Thane's loyalty mission, Garrus's loyalty mission, if I remember correctly.
You know, we should probably talk to Farron. We haven't talked to him ever.
I don't know.
Other than when he was strapped to a torture bed.
Yeah, that was...
Shepard, Glad you stopped by. We don't get many visitors.
Take it easy. You've been through a lot.
You're probably right. I never did say thanks for the rescue.
Liara never gave up on you, Farron. I just helped.
I'm still amazed Liara came for me. I'll never forget what either of you did.
I can log that in the archives for you, sir.
I see you met the secretary.
How you holding up, Farron?
I'll be all right. I wasn't always strapped into that interrogation chair. Drell can mentally escape into old memories. It came in handy on the bad days.
Wait, yeah. You've got the question. How often were you tortured?
How many times did the Shadow Broker hook you up to that contraption?
A lot. It gets fuzzy. He made the guards watch, as an example.
What will you do now that you're a free man?
I want to help Liara rebuild this place. But after that...
Your schedule's getting full, sir. Let me sync it to your Omni tool.
No thanks, I'm fine.
How did you and Liara both end up looking for my body?
Cerberus headhunted me and Liara to steal your body from the Shadow Broker. I was working for the broker at the time, and he's the one who scraped up your remains in the first place.
This was a comic, right?
I believe so. This
Yeah.
was a comic.
What turned you against the Shadow Broker?
He started working for the Collectors. You weren't their first victim. Was an information trader, not a slaver.
How do you think Liara's doing as the new Shadow Broker?
Operations are almost fully recovered after a slight dip in efficiency.
Ever since we repaired the network, Liara's been glued to the archives. I caught her sleeping at her desk more than once. She's busy, but I think she likes it that way.
Looks like you've made a friend.
The drone follows everyone. I don't know why the broker kept it around.
I'm a shell for a specialized data processing VI, custom built to your specifications, Shadow Broker.
It helps coordinate the network's massive information feeds, but it could use a different interface tone.
You deemed my default personality sufficient for your needs, Shadow Broker.
I wish it would stop calling me that.
For 2 years, Liara didn't stop looking for you. You two must have been close.
She's a good friend. Better than I deserve.
Take it easy, Farron.
Thanks.
TV7 goes, I thought you completed Thane's loyalty mission. I don't think we did, because I would have remembered. Cause
We did not.
Thane's...
Oh. I
Yeah.
thought this was the way out. This is not.
Yeah, that's more like filler content. We could do that another time. It also features some funny videos with our favorite reporter who, I should say our favorite punchable face. Hey, Everett. Greetings. It's been a while. If you're well. I hope you're well too, Everett. We're doing okay. Last time we tried to do Mass Effect 2, it didn't work. So, yeah, we are just so happy we're able to stream the thing we said we were going to stream. So let's finish our Hammerhead. And then after that we'll figure out other missions. I know we didn't do Garrus's yet. Pretty sure we did do Thames. And we also have Project Overlord. We also have there's another DLC we did. We're not doing Arrival yet. It's not appropriate time. It's a different DLC I'm thinking of. Unless I was confusing it for Lair of the Shadow Broker, which we just did.
Okay.
I did not see that Sid said Keith David forever. You met my voice doppelganger the other day. That's crazy. I mean, I don't think my voice is super hella unique, but that's still insane that they sounded like me. That's hilarious, Everett.
I have detected an anomaly. Launching probe.
Is this the next Hammerhead mission?
Probe away.
Alright, let's get some resources and then we'll check out the anomaly.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Nomad Ann. So another streamer and is on Twitch. Okay. I will have to like watch her channel. I've been meaning to get back into Twitch in the background, like when I work from home or something. I have a friend who does a Twitch stream that was fun to just hang out on.
Probe away.
You next have to like ask if you can have her sing "Getting Political, Political," because that's definitely what we're singing in our latest episode. Or at least I think I sang it. Mystic was the one who brought it up.
Launching probe.
All right, we're down to moderate, so I'm gonna. Where's this stupid thing? There it is.
Probe launched. Scans have found something.
Maybe she could invite you on as a guest and then no one could tell what's going on. Which one of us is talking?
This doesn't matter, does it? Because we're in the vehicle.
Yeah, we're in the vehicle. Who cares? TV7 goes, up with the Mako, down with the Hammerhead. I have to agree with you. So, as you can see... Wait. Yeah, as you can see, Thane and Garrus are the only two without circles. So those are the only two people we haven't done loyalty missions for.
Zaid.
Oh, and Zaid, sorry. Thank you for confirming that. So, Zaid, we are neglecting the bros on the team.
No, we did Jacob.
That's true. We did Morden and we did Grunt. Those are our bros, too.
Can't believe we gotta drive this stupid thing.
What?
Can't believe we have to drive this stupid thing.
You make it sound like we're looking at a 1990 Plymouth Horizon.
Primary systems
Drive like
online.
one.
It does drive like one. A
Adverse
hovering.
geothermal activity has rendered pathfinding function inoperable. Please use manual controls to locate research base.
Yeah, a hovering 1990 Plymouth Horizon. I should know. That was a car I grew up with. Go, 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 go.
Nope. We.
I was like, that is way too far.
Warning, catastrophic damage sustained. Vehicle shutdown imminent.
So we exploded. You didn't even get to a save point. Mystic. Shameful.
Primary systems online.
All right, let's actually go the way they point us in this time.
Yeah.
Adverse geothermal
Stop trying to
activity has rendered
outsmart the
pathfinding
game.
function inoperable.
It's the Hammerhead.
Please
You
use
cannot
manual
trust the
controls to
Hammerhead.
locate research base.
Trust the arrow, not the Hammerhead. Oh yeah, that's right. There is no arrow. It's just like follow the natural path. I do think, I hate to say it, but I do think this plays better than the original game.
Nope. What is the button for this? Is it just space? No.
The Hammerhead is a glass tank. I would agree, TV7. I would love to hear the conversation.
Area compromised due to unstable
Um,
volcanic activity.
The conversation if, like, Shepard is forgetting which one is the collect resource button. And there's Thane and Garrus. Garrus would not let Shepard live that down. It's as good as your aim with a sniper rifle there, Shepard.
Okay, what am I missing?
There was another path that we diverged from. I thought there was a fork in the rocky road. I thought. So, how many patrons listen to the episode yet?
Mineral resources detected.
Why does it make that noise?
Hope you liked it, Arcane. Oh, Everett, if your friend lets you know who their son was in the voice acting game, if you're able to find it out again, let us know. That would just be really cool to know. But we forget how small the world is sometimes, because it's always been crazy to find out who you know who's talented in something or another that you've enjoyed previously. I agree, Arcane, sadly relevant, which was part of the reason why I did it. But I'm glad you liked it. I was... Barnes. Okay, so we'll have to look for the VAs with the name Barnes associated with Mass Effect. Okay. Might be able to do some web search foo on that. Oh, close. Hazardous
Research
AF.
base entrance ahead.
Absolutely hate that noise.
Oh, yeah. It is very grating. So why are we in this volcano again?
I was, there.
Data taken from Ziona reveals that Dr. Case established a research station deep inside an active volcano on the planet Karumpto. Dr. Case believes that the volcano hides an extensive Prothean ruin. Whether his hunch was true or not, the station should contain data that will lead to Dr. Case's whereabouts. Caution is advised.
Yeah, so we got a bunch of these.
AKA Please look for clues amongst the liquid hot magma.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a little mission.
For,
so we
for a podcast that cares so much about story, I really do not care about Planewalker or Firewalker at all.
it didn't try as hard as the other DLCs. Is my thing. It's like they're like, oh, let's give them a vehicle. They miss a vehicle. No, people missed the Mako. They didn't miss a vehicle. They missed the Mako, which is. So here's the thing that's so frustrating. Andromeda got it right. I just want to wander around on foreign planets, discovering things in a practically indestructible tank. It got it right. It was just poorly executed in other ways. Do you want me to read it?
Sure.
This hellish planet is a star map that... This hellish planet is a star map that points to a Prothean site of major significance. Dr. Aloy and I have mere hours to retrieve all we can before the conditions become too dangerous to continue. We've learned too late that the local volcanic instability is magnified by our power grid. If we only had more time to study this, I'm sure the key to unlocking everything is here. Everything! Damn this planet!
Activation of research-based power grid has triggered additional volcanic instability. Recommend immediate departure.
Let's get out of here.
We have to go now.
Did you see that animation where essentially Shepard does the most like unconcerned jog?
Also called Shepherd jogging.
No. Shepard can sprint when they need to in a cutscene.
It's true. Just not in game.
Ever goes, or you can go with the Star Trek Nemesis approach and discover things on another planet in a golf cart. That was not a great movie. I mean, poor Tom Harding. He deserved better. Luckily, history made up for it. We have detected a site of incredible significance located beneath the volcano. The unpredictable terrain will make retrieval of any data extremely hazardous. The devs had made a reimagined Pinnacle Station that would have been better than the Firewalker DLC. What do you think, Mystic? Accurate?
I never actually had a chance to play Pinnacle Station. Never had the option. And it's not included in this one.
That's one of those films that on paper would seem good, but then became a mess in execution. Yes, Nemesis definitely did. Nemesis and Insurrection, I feel like, suffer some of the same
All the screen shake.
things where it just didn't focus on the right character arcs for their story. So nothing's gonna crumble. There's no time limit. It's just gonna make you feel urgent with the music on the shaky cam. TV magic. Oh my gosh! Please. Getting a migraine just with how much is it shaking?
Yeah, it's a very weird shaky cam too.
Yeah, it's not right. It's more of a like you were shaked by your shoulders rather than you being
Also, we are in a hovercraft, so...
Right, it shouldn't matter. Scott goes, don't remember messing with space-time on this stream yet. Ever goes, I've never seen Insurrection. It's the one item of pre-Abrams Star Trek that I haven't watched yet. It had a good idea, but I have to say, I don't know. I'd have to watch it again to explain it. It was not as next generation-y as I had hoped.
Now I must go get more fuel because this stupid thing is a thing.
We can't have Shepard towed across the galaxy, Mystic. Do you want to do the artifact collection? The Prothean ruin?
I'm staying away from Hawk and Edit just in case it triggers the Acquire Reaper IFF.
Oh, Jesus.
It won't. I don't think it will.
Okay. We'd still be able to do other missions after that, right?
You can do other missions, but it's so acquiring the Reaper IFF starts a internal clock. It's like one of 3 internal clocks in the game. The first one is you do so many missions and then you get to Horizon.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get the IFF, you do so many missions and then stuff happens I'm not going to mention.
Yeah.
And then after that there's still like one more internal clock and then endgame stuff.
Okay.
So, or maybe just the 2, I don't know, but like getting the IFF will start events moving forward without our control, which is not good when you're trying to cover everything because it's all plot.
But if it's not gonna like end the game, if it's not gonna be an end game state when we do that one, it's not as okay.
We do lose out on the ability to potentially do certain crew member stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, it's kind of one of those things that we don't want to. I don't know why people do it in games, honestly.
For variable storytelling.
Anomaly detected.
Oh, we're doing some scanning.
TB7, I would also like to have Shep probe Uranus, but also Mystic I think would be very upset if I forced the point.
Launching probe.
This place is lousy with iridium.
This is the next one with the next Firewalker thing? Okay. Do we get, like, plot and dialogue with Firewalker?
Nope.
Or?
You just get what we've been getting, where you get like journals and stuff.
Okay, we're going to want to start something else. Okay. So, let's vote now on what the next thing is going to be. We have... Let's start between the 3 loyalty missions between Zaid, Garrus, and Thane, and Project Overlord.
Probe launched.
So chat, after we do this, which one should we start?
Launching probe.
We could do loyalty for Zaid, loyalty for Garrus, loyalty for Thane, or we can start Project Overlord if you want to cry. Well, you won't be crying this stream. You'll probably be crying 2 weeks from now. So at least it's a delayed sadness.
Launching probe. Probe launched. I have found something.
Get presents. Yay.
Scans have found locations matching the description of Dr. Case's survey sites. Exploring these sites could reveal valuable mission data. Warning, Geth presence detected on planet surface. Use extreme caution. Who's the best at shooting down Geth? Yes.
The two have the most
Yes.
experience with it.
Team besties. Arcane has put in their vote for Garrus. Maybe? Anybody else in the chat have an opinion? TB7 also says Garrus mission. So that is technically 3 votes for that. Scott, are you saying Tali Garrus team up for the Garrus mission?
Mission objectives located.
Just fried them.
Yeah, we'll say the gun on this is more fun than the Mako. It's helped by the homing missiles.
Okay. I think we've got a majority for Garrus, so I think we're going to be doing Garrus.
Gift dropship
Oh,
detected.
guys, I'm going to post pretty soon. Actually, I should post it after this. The live stream schedule for July. I do want to confirm the last week of July we will not be live streaming, because from the 29th to August 4th we'll be out of town.
Acquired.
So, but I just suddenly, Scott, it's okay. There's always a delay with that stuff, so suggesting Tully Garrus for that. But if anybody has any ideas of who else should join Garrus for his mission, let us know. We'd be happy to start talking about that.
Warning. Gift
But yeah, I
forces
literally
detected.
just realized, I was like, why have I not been, advertising our live streams on the Instagram ahead of time rather than just in stories? I don't know. It's just one of those things that when you're not doing marketing on the reg, you're just not thinking about it as much. And then suddenly you see a template on Canva and you're like, oh yeah, I should do that. So I'll be posting that pretty soon. I also have to post our image for our episode.
Acquired.
P.S. If anybody has to do anything else in Canva outside of like data representation, just remember, trust the template to be your guide. That's basically what helps me with how I've gotten good at Canva. Look at Mystic trying to speed through. He's like, I am trying to get off this planet. I am done with this hovercraft.
Hostile forces approaching.
I'm done with
Did
these.
they get? So it's labeled as M44, but it sounds like Garrus. Did they get Garrus? Did they get? Was it Brandon Kaner to
Yeah,
do the
think that's in
M44 Hammerhead's lines?
it's very possible.
Or it's supposed to be Garrus saying it, but it's coming up as M44. I don't know.
I don't think it's supposed to be Garrett saying it.
Acquired.
I think that's his name too, Brandon Kaner. I could be wrong, but
Huh?
I think that's the actor's name too. I'm not 100% sure though.
You want me to look it up? Oh, where did I put my thing that has more computing power than spaceships that took us to the moon? Oh, that's wrong.
I'm just saying, you're literally on a laptop that's connected to the internet.
Yeah, but I want to be able to read the chat at the same time.
Complete.
Fair enough.
Gift dropship detected.
Okay.
Oops. sitting there thinking, does... Oh, my God.
Oh, that happened? How far...
If it's the whole thing, I'm just going to stop it.
Is it the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh, guys, this isn't fun. Brandon Keener, you were right. Or wait, hold on. No. Actually, I gotta change my settings on my search engine. It immediately was like, you definitely want AI to help you with the search. Guys, it's just a fact. I don't need a calculator to get a hard fact. I just...
If we don't do it now, we have to do it next time. So let's finish.
We don't have to do it next time. You're.
Or I should say we have to eventually do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't put yourself through that agony if it's just gonna be. I mean, it's already 9:41.
I'll leave it up to chat. I will quit this mission if you guys want. And we'll do it another time. Or if you just want it off the docket, then you can do that too.
Warning. Get forces detected.
Give it one more try and finish it up as quick as you can, because it's. I just feel.
Okay, I think I'm trying to go too fast now.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching. Acquired.
Half Arst DLC construction for whole Arst frustration.
Extraction complete.
Thank you, TB7. That's accurate.
Get dropship detected.
I did something silly today on Threads. I basically.
I know we're cheesing this. I have absolutely no problem with that.
What?
I said I know we're cheesing that fight. I have no problem with that.
Don't cheese it. Cheese it as much as. Hey, we are Midwesterners. We get to cheese.
Scan this stupid thing.
Acquired.
Cheese away. I agree, Scott. Cheese away. I love when you post something on social media and then only the people who you basically made clear you don't want to hear from come to talk to you. That's been like my whole day on Threads, and that's all I have to say about that.
Get
It's
forces
so
detected.
frustrating. Yes, Arcane, cheese! Give us the cheese. The cheese is gonna save us from this. Save us from the hammerhead.
What? So that can just home in. Okay.
That feels. I mean, if they're cheesing.
we needed these cutscenes apparently.
Absolutely. Necessary cutscenes.
But they won't know how they got back into the Normandy.
Get Gouda. I think Mystic did get Gouda Arcane. I would agree.
All right. So we're doing Garrus's, right?
We have used half our fuel.
Apparently you can't do two things at once. You cannot buy probes as you refuel. You must do separate actions. This will be great when we need to get resources later with all these Firewalker bases with these planets that are rich and stuff. Let's see. Project Overlord's over there. Help Zaid. Help Garrus.
There we go. Oh, it's right next to Help Thane if we decide to do that next, too. Convenient.
Someday we'll help Zaid. He was only the first companion we picked up aside from.
He's very patient about his vengeance, that's for sure.
Should we just take Garrus and Thane?
What do we think, chat? Who should go with Garrus? Scott goes, he's last to serve as bookends if you got him first. That's fair. All right. I do love the shot of the Citadel.
Did we have any options on who's going?
Scott goes, I do like buddy pair with Tali, but down for whomever. Arcane Flame just goes any.
Okay.
I've found references to a forger named Fade in C-Sec crime reports, Shepard. Perhaps that is a good place to start looking. Also, according to C-Sec, a Drell recently passed through customs. The C-Sec office may have more information.
Yes?
I'm trying to find a local forger. He goes by the name of Fade.
Yeah, I know him. The alias, anyway. He's been a thorn in the network division's side for the last year. He works with the Blue Suns.
Where can we find him?
If I knew that, he'd be in a cell. Best I can do is put you on the trail. There's a warehouse in the marketplace. Some of Fade's contacts work out of there. Go ask them some questions. Gently, of course.
Why haven't you been able to catch him?
Whoever he is, he's damn good at avoiding C-Sec. I think someone on the inside's feeding him information. Either that, or he's got access to our databases and comm channels. I don't know which is worse. But you're outside C-Sec. Maybe you can nail his ass.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
CB7 suggests Thane's mission is quick, which understood, but let's start Garrus's now. Maybe we could do Thane's next.
I already don't know if I'm going the right way.
Yeah, the
I am
Citadel's
not.
a little more complicated at this point in the game.
go? No. Oh, that's an ad. Sorry, I thought this was saying Dark Star was down here.
Yeah. The ads aren't quite as vibrant as they are in our other sci-fi games that we've played. Probably because this one's a little less dystopian.
Now available on video, the abridged version of Francis Kidd's award-winning production of Hamlet, featuring an all-Elcor cast.
Nostalgic melancholy, alas poor Yorick, I knew him Horatio, a fellow of infinite jest, of most excellent fancy, deep accusation. Where be your jibes now, your gambols, your songs, your flashes of merriment that were wont to set the table on a roar?
And don't forget to catch Elcor Hamlet live, an unforgettable 14-hour experience.
In sincere endorsement, you have not experienced Shakespeare until you have heard him in the voice of Elcor.
I do love the
This looks
Elcor.
like the place. The Forger's thugs should be inside.
Fade? You're not quite how I imagined you.
Looks can be deceiving. So, which one of you wants to disappear?
I'd rather see you make someone reappear.
That's not the service we provide.
Make an exception. Just this once.
Damn it! Quick! Shoot them! Shoot them!
Too slow.
Why do I even bother?
That is the rule. We take all the interrupts.
Yes, we
Okay.
take all the interrupts.
We're looking for someone. A client of yours.
Not mine. I'm not Fade. I just work for him. Sort of.
I knew it.
Well, then maybe you'd like to tell us where to find him.
Yes, of course. He's in the factory district. Works out of the old prefab foundry.
I know the place.
Oh, he's got a lot of mercs there. Blue Suns. Harkin thinks they're protecting him.
We've dealt with the Blue Sun, so that's just a weird question.
Yeah.
How the hell did Harkin end up being the Fade?
Well, he got fired from CSEC a while back. He used his knowledge of CSEC and their systems to help a few people disappear. Then he made himself disappear, and Fade was born, so to speak.
Interesting. But it changes nothing. We still need to find him before we can get to Sedonis.
Well, let's go pay Harkin a visit.
We'll need to go to the transit station. I can get us to him from there.
So I can go?
Sure, but if we don't find Harkin, we'll be back for you.
Oh, good.
The Volus are just the butt of every joke. Scott says about the Elcor Shakespeare. He goes, well, that ad sold me.
No, they said to go to the warehouse. This is the warehouse.
he is.
Shepard? Don't just stand there. Stop them! Stop them!
Run all you want, Harkin. We'll find you.
Explain combat flow.
One less to worry about.
Hey, I know that you guys are going to be fighting a Spectre, but try it anyway. That's what that felt like. Yeah, at least this one it's max. The next don't feel anything.
What if they do? Hoping that would have affected them, but they didn't get close enough to it. Oh well.
Take that. Weapons ready.
Firing a high-impact shot.
All right.
Yeah, let's do this while we're under fire.
Yeah. Priorities, man.
Harkin's in here somewhere. I can smell him.
Get ready to fight.
I hate when it does that. It's like, good drone. Gotta get money to replace the fish in the aquarium again somehow. Yes, we do. Hack early, hack often.
Scratch one.
Nothing's faster than fatigue of a
We got at least 900 still even after that shot. Don't forget that overload works well on tech. Alright, we got enough bullets? Not hacking another computer. No. At least it's the image search one this time.
Getting close.
Weapons ready. Straight shoot.
Oh, God.
What? Oh, okay. That's how you know that I'm on the delay and Mystic isn't. It seems like, oh god. Oh, I didn't realize the death. The death sound effect was so agonizing. Oh my gosh. Good one. Yes.
Here we go.
That seems like a weird place for a panel, but I believe you, game. Yeah.
What the hell is Harkin up to?
So Harkin's finally gone completely bad.
He was always a pain in the ass, but I'm in no mood for his games. If he doesn't cooperate, I'll beat him within an inch of his life.
Yeah, we should ask that.
You seem to be getting tense, Garrus.
Harkin may know why Sidonis wanted to disappear. If so, he knows why we're here, and I don't want him tipping Sidonis off. Did you see that?
I saw something.
He's getting ready for us.
What are you gonna do to Harkin if he won't cooperate?
He's a real criminal now, working for the Blue Suns. I should just shoot him on sight, but I need him alive, so I won't do any permanent damage. Just enough to loosen his tongue.
You don't need to hurt him to get what you want.
Don't worry, Harkin's a coward. He'll talk long before I can really hurt him.
What do you think Harkin's got waiting for us in there?
Not sure. It looks like an industrial complex. Heavy machinery. Could be anything. Something's in there. Probably more Blue Suns. Harkin's kind of trapped himself in a corner. He must have something in store for us.
What are you gonna do to Harkin if he won't cooperate?
Whoops,
He's a real
sorry.
criminal, but I need him alive, so I won't do any permanent damage.
Yeah, let's
You don't
say
need-
that
Don't
so
worry,
just
Harkin's
that
a
way it's
coward.
still on the
He'll
record.
talk long before
Which
I
one
can
did I
really
not
hurt
do?
him.
Sidonis?
Alright.
You still planning to kill Sidonis when we find him?
That's the plan. It'll be quick and painless, unlike everyone he betrayed. He'll be spared the agony of a slow death. It's more than he deserves, but as long as he's dead, I'll be satisfied.
Garrus, do you really think killing Sidonis will make things right?
I have to do this. I don't expect you to understand, but please don't try to stop me. I'll pull the trigger and I'll live with the consequences. All I'm asking is that you help me find him.
Well, there's one way to find out.
Right behind you.
Do you want to go through this fight, or we want to save this for next time?
Let's save this for next time for now.
In that case,
thank you, everybody.
cliffhanger for next time.
Yes, cliffhanger for next time. We'll finish up with Harkin and the rest of this. Thank you so much for checking out the live stream. Patrons, and I'm glad you are enjoying the latest episode already. And for the rest of y'all, you'll be able to hear our latest episode that I did. Yes, cliffhanger, Scott. We're leaving it at a cliffhanger. So the latest episode that I did will be out on Saturday. Andrew Ryan and the Failed Dream of Rapture.
Andrew Ryan's Failed Dream of Rapture, I think.
Andrew Ryan's Failed Dream of Rapture. Excuse me. Sorry. Mystic shortened my original title, so didn't remember it well. TV7. That's right. Dun dun dun. We'll see what happens next time on Mass Effect 2. Very dramatic. But with that,
we'll catch you next time.
Thanks so much for watching.
Bye.
Bye.